This is companion video number 3 for iFeelagrams for iPad, iOS8. The home screen. The home screen consists of 3 areas. The first area contains the status bar at the top, just like the lock screen. The second area occupies most of the screen and contains a block of icons that are used to open applications. The third area is at the bottom of the screen and is called the dock. The dock contains 4 places where you can put your 4 most commonly used applications or folders. These can then be quickly accessed from any page of your home screen. The dock and the icon grid are separated by the page chooser, which runs the width of the screen. The home screen key has 22 items, so study it well before exploring the FeelaGram. The same gestures that you used to explore the lock screen can be used to explore the home screen. These include triple finger single tap after touching any icon, which tells VoiceOver to speak its row and column position. Flick right to move forward through the icons, or flick left to move backward through the icons. And finally, drag to explore the actual screen layout. The status bar can be used in a number of different ways. First, it provides important information about your iPad, including cellular signal strength, wireless network information, battery level, and more. See the key for the unlock screen to review the status bar abbreviations. To explore the status bar, drag near the top of the screen until you hear something that identifies itself as a status bar item. Then, flick left and right to explore other status bar items. You may also drag from left to right to practice moving straight across the status bar while exploring the distance between status bar icons. A triple finger single tap will confirm the location of the status bar and also describe other available status bar functions. Note that the status bar has its own focus area, separate from the rest of the screen. You can also use status bar icons to serve as reference points for locating other icons or controls that appear near the top of the screen. So here we are with the iPad, and the screen is locked, so I will find the home button, and then once we've pressed that, we will flick right past the time and the date to the unlock button, which we will then double tap to open the home screen. So let's do it. Here's the home button.
1:50 p.m.
There's the time. Flick right.
Tuesday, October 21st.
There's the date. Flick right again.
Unlock button.
And there we are. Let's double tap with one finger.
Unlock. FaceTime.
And here we are at FaceTime, which is the top left icon in the block of icons as we described in the first part of the lesson. So now, as mentioned, we have 3 areas of the screen. The first is the status bar. So let's flick across the status bar and see what's there.
No SIM. Status bar item. 3 of 3 Wi-Fi bars. 2:06 p.m. Do not disturb. Orientation locked. Location tracking on. Bluetooth on. 50% battery power.
Now you won't have all of those in your diagram, but you do see the Bluetooth and the battery indicator. Then we have the second area, which is the grid of icons.
FaceTime.
FaceTime is the first icon in that grid, and let's see, how wide is it?
Calendar. Photos. Camera. Contacts.
Oh, we went down to contacts. Now you may well ask, how do I know that we went down to contacts? Well, there's an extra little noise there, isn't there? For example, if I flick left,
Camera.
Because you're moving between icons on the same row, there's a single click.
Camera. Photos. Camera. Contacts.
Hear the extra noise?
Camera. Contact. Camera. Contacts.
It actually will go across your stereo image if you're listening in stereo, and it's a noise to signify that you have changed rows. So contacts must be below FaceTime. Let's see.
FaceTime. Contacts. FaceTime. Contacts.
So you see the importance of learning your way around. Once you know where icons are, it's a lot easier to move between FaceTime and contacts by just sliding your finger up and down.
Contacts. FaceTime. Contacts. FaceTime. Contacts.
Because if you didn't know any better, you might get from contacts to FaceTime by flicking left several times.
Contacts. Camera. Photos. Calendar. FaceTime.
See? So it's a lot easier to learn the locations. The third area is the dock down at the bottom.
Dock. Messages.
And we have 4 things in this dock. Messages.
Mail. 100. Safari. Music.
And music. Are we really in the dock? Let's do our 3-finger single tap.
In dock. Position 4. Bottom right corner. Thumbnail width. Double tap to open.
See that? Let's touch the item at the left of the dock.
Messages.
And what does our 3-finger single tap say about that?
In dock. Position 1. Bottom left corner. Thumbnail width. Double tap to open.
What does it say about position 2?
Mail. 104 unread emails. In dock. Position 2. Bottom and centered. Thumbnail width. Double tap to open.
So we can get all sorts of information. Now between the dock and the grid of icons is something called the page chooser.
Mail. 104 unread emails.
I'm going to move my finger up.
Page 1 of 6. Adjustable.
What does it say about the page chooser when I do a 3-finger single tap?
Page 1 of 6. Bottom and centered. Full width of screen.
So the page chooser runs the full width of screen, and it separates the dock from the icon grid. You will learn to use the page chooser once you start collecting apps and increasing the number of pages on your home screen. So in conclusion for this lesson, just remember that it's a good idea to start learning your way around the home screen icons. For example,
Contacts.
here are contacts.
Double tap to open.
What is to the right of contacts? I'm going to move my finger.
Clock. 2:40 p.m. Double tap to open.
What is below clock?
Reminders. Double tap to open.
What is above clock?
Clock. Calendar. Tuesday, October 21st. Double tap to open.
So there you see. Start learning your way around the icons so that you're familiar with the screen. And also remember that the status bar focus is different from the rest of the screen. I'll just show you very quickly.
Contacts. FaceTime.
Now I'm on
Double tap to
FaceTime.
open.
If I want to go to the status bar, I think, well, gee, I can flick left. No, I can't go to the status bar. I absolutely have to find the status bar first to move my focus there.
FaceTime. 3 of 3 Wi-Fi bars. Doghouse. Status bar item.
If I go to the battery indicator,
Bluetooth on. 43% battery power. Status bar item.
and I think, gee, I'd like to flick right to get to my first icon. My focus is stuck in the status bar until I touch the icon grid.
FaceTime.
There we are.
Double tap to open.
Now I can move around all I want in the icon grid.
Calendar. Photo. Camera. Contacts.
So remember the business about focus. Have fun exploring your home screen. And we hope to see you in video number 4, where we'll talk about the control center.